beep, beep. What's going on, you guys? It's Coach Taylor here, back with another video. Right now I am sitting at my desk. I'm at home. We had a Arctic Siberian, where's Siberia at? We had a Siberian winter front come in. We got all the way down to -7, 8, 9, maybe lower than that. Right now we're cruising at 27 degrees, and shoot, it feels a whole lot warmer than those -7s that we had, like literally. But as you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be talking about making baths normal again. Like, you know, I don't often hear, you know, people talk about taking a bath. And I myself, I'm more of a shower person right now in this moment. Like, if I'm truly honest with myself, the last time, and if I really think back, the last time that I took a bath, like in a tub, would be about in 2015. When I rented my first apartment when I was in grad school. And the only reason I had took a bath at that time was because I hadn't yet purchased shower curtains. So I was like, shoot, I'm not trying to wash up, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take a bath. So that's what I did. And, you know, it never dawned on me as to why I decided to take showers, or that I prefer showers over taking baths. You know, because when, you know, you younger and stuff like that, you take a bath on a regular basis. You know, I know for me, growing up, it's been times where my mom is like, you know, drop like a cap full of bleach in the bath water, and, you know, you taking a bleach bath. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't, you know, we still here. But I don't know how, you know, good that was for us. But I also remember having chicken pox and taking oatmeal baths. Or I remember once before being around my grandmother and, you know, not feeling so well, and, you know, you take a she, you know, runs you a bath, a nice warm bath, and then tucks you into them heavy blankets, you know, them heavy quilts. They weren't blankets, they were quilts. But, you know, you wake up the next day and you feel so much better just from doing that. And taking a bath, we already know, has so many benefits. You know, it's stress relief. It helps with soreness if you take an Epsom salt bath. It soothes. It can open up your nasal pathways with the steam. Like, you know, it helps with those different ailments that, you know, we kind of grew up with. You know, so there's a lot of benefits to taking baths. But why, you know, why are we getting so far away from taking baths? And I mean, this conversation, or this topic, I should say, was sparked because of an interview with Adama Alaji. I hope I said her last name right, but I heard her pronounce her first name in the video. But Adama, her interview with Vegan Linked on YouTube, It's titled Vegan Since 1978, Adama Alaji, the heraldist of the establishment of the internal order. And I recommend anyone that is on a journey of being more plant-based to go watch this video. This lady has a wealth of knowledge. I mean, she's literally been vegan since 1978, and you know, has probably come across a lot of the trials and tribulations that a lot of people trying to become more plant-based has done. Now, this specific topic sparked my interest because I am actually dealing with eczema. So, and in the video, if you go look at timestamp 40 minutes and 45 seconds to the 43-minute mark, she speaks about cleansing reactions. So with all the changes that you're making to your body with detoxing and cleansing and changing up what you put in, well, you gotta get it out, you know. So and I mean, my eczema isn't that bad. It's just like little patches over here on my shoulder. And now that I think about it, I think that may be what my underarms is going through as well. And which it's the detoxification of using deodorant. What my underarms is going through. And I now that I think about it, I think that's what I'm experiencing is the cleansing. These cleansing reactions. So, you know, you're changing up your diet, but now you gotta figure out ways to eliminate what's already in your body. And then, you know, I'm not the cleanest of eaters yet. I'm working toward it. So I'm trying not to put those things back in my body. And she speaks on the fact that, you know, a lot of people changing their diets, they only change it to where they go to another source of the same thing that may be producing mucus, which holds on to the chemicals that the body is trying to eliminate. And I was like, that dawned on me. I was like, okay, so I'm gonna really have to go and really analyze and like really be serious and intentional about ridding my diet completely. So she talks about baths and enemas being some channels of elimination. So through your bath, because the skin is one of the biggest organs of it is our biggest organ, and that is one way things get in, and that's one way things get out. So on baths specifically, she talks about she mentions a hot bath with very strong bentonites help with sweating, because you gotta sweat out those chemicals that have been in the body for so long. You gotta find a way to eliminate those things out of your body, and doing a hot bath with bentonite, strong bentonites, is the best way to do it. Now, I'm not sure about anyone else, but from my perspective, and even being able to sit in rooms where real estate has been discussed, there's been a push, or I hear more of a push for showers over tubs. And then with the way society is set up, showers are more dominant in how our society is set up. Our society is set up for us to be on the go more. So we're spending less time at home, more time at work, more time on the go, more time in our cars, more time on technology. So what ways can we take time from other things and put them toward, working to, the infrastructure of how this society is set up. So food, fast food, convenience all the time. We're not preparing food at home anymore. We're not gardening, making our own food anymore. We're not at home. We're not taking baths anymore. And then when you think about the time that it takes for you to take a bath, and the attention to detail and knowing yourself with taking a bath, when you think about that, that's a lot. So, for me personally, I'm not going to take a bath if my bathroom is dirty. I'm definitely not taking a bath if the tub is dirty. So I got to clean those two things, right? Then you got to make sure your water temperature is something that is good that you can handle. A hot bath is perfect, but you don't want it scorching to where it burns your skin. Do I have sensitive skin? Do I might need to add a little more cold water than another person? For me, laying out, having my clothes prepared or whatever I'm going to wear after a bath, making sure I got my towel, my house shoes or slippers or whatever in the bathroom with me, so dry off, get the clothes put on, moisturize your body when you get out of the tub. When I'm taking a shower, I'm less likely to put on lotion. I'm way less likely to put on lotion when I take a shower. If I put on lotion, it's mainly on my hands and face. And then if I'm wearing shorts in the summer, then it'll be on the areas that are exposed. But if I take a bath, I'm moisturizing and oiling my body from head to toe. I don't know, it just feels more natural for me to do it that way. So, then you got to consider your mood. What kind of mood you in? What does your body need from this bath? Do you need music? Do you need bubbles? Do you need Epsom salt? Do you need music? You got to know yourself a little bit more and actually put that intention into your bath. Candles, some essential oils to the water, maybe, so it's taking that extra time, and then the time that it takes for the bath to feel. And then now when you actually immerse your body into the water, I'm not gonna sit in the water for 5 minutes or just a couple seconds, wash off, wash, and then get out, because I just spent all this time preparing this bath. So I want to get I was sitting in that water till it started getting cold, right? Which is at least 20 minutes. Me taking a shower only like 5. I think it takes me longer to get dressed. So, so the time and attention that it takes to take a bath is much detailed and longer than a shower. So I think there's a huge benefit in which we're missing when it comes to taking a bath versus taking a shower. Also, the level of intimacy that we experience with having to literally sit there in that water, is on another level versus a shower. So for me personally, when I take a shower, my mind goes to everything else. What am I going to do when I'm out of the shower, instead of me thinking about what I'm doing in the shower. Like when I'm doing it, I'm like, yeah, automatically, just, everything is just systematic. It just flows, right? Like one of my clients had mentioned that try to do your routine backwards when you're in the shower. It's hard. So when you get in the shower, you have this routine that's automatic. When you're sitting in a tub, you don't have a routine. You're just there. You're in the moment. What area do I want to start with next? First, it doesn't really matter because everything is submerged. Typically when you're in the shower, you start from head to toe, right? Because that's the way in which the water is flowing. That's my opinion. That's what I'm conceptualizing. So like when I'm in a shower, I'm thinking about, okay, I'm going here, I'm going there, I gotta get this done, gotta get that done. But when I'm in a tub, and I just took a bath today, that's how this topic came about, along with the fact that I had watched that interview, and I was like, oh, this will be a dope topic to talk about, but I'm getting off subject. But when I'm sitting in a tub, I'm more present in my here and now. I'm more susceptible to slowing down. When you in a tub or when you sitting in warm water, your body tends to, my body tends to relax. I'm more at ease. Sitting in that tub, you have to sit with yourself, which a lot of people, there's so many people in this world who don't or have a hard time taking 5 minutes to like sit with themselves, to sit with their own thought processes. And just think about how much the world would change if we gave ourselves more love, because I can't give what I don't have, or what I can't give myself, or I can't give what I don't have, or I've never experienced. I don't know what love is. I don't know what that compassion for self is. So how are you wanting me to give compassion and love and care and attention and intimacy, this level of intimacy, to someone else if I can't give it to myself, or I don't know how to give it to myself, or I feel a certain type of way with giving that kind of love to myself? Because make sure the camera's still rolling. Because believe it or not, while I was sitting in the tub, or not when I was sitting in the tub, this was before I even took a bath, but my mind went to the fact that, damn, this is scary a little bit. Like when you think about it, the thought of me sitting naked in a tub of water, basically sitting on the floor, in a tub of water, that makes you feel small. Well, it makes me feel small when you think about it, right? It's like being in a ocean of water, right? Now you're in an ocean in your house, right? In a room. You're in this tub. You're making yourself small. And that's not a bad thing. That's a great thing. That's a beautiful thing. Because you realize and pay attention that the world is much bigger than you. But when you're standing in a shower, you're upright. You're at your tallest peak, right? Regardless of how tall you are, but you're at your tallest peak. You know, you're not making yourself small. And you know, you're and I think that that's a issue. Like, we're a lot of us are so stuck into being bigger, or seeing ourselves bigger than what we really are, in the bigger picture of life, in the bigger picture of the universe, in the bigger picture of atoms, you know. And yeah, we ain't gonna go to get that deep, but I think we're missing that level of intimacy for self, and that's a level of self-care that that you don't think that you really need, you know. And I'm young enough but old enough to have experienced baths. You know, I don't, you know, I'm not sure how many. I'm pretty sure kids, a lot of kids that have experienced bath, whether you had a bath in a sink or what, when you like a little tot. But I think that's something that none of us should ever lose. Just think about where we would be if we maintain taking a bath, right? So I haven't been a regular bath taker since I was a child. Literally, since I was a child. I want to say in my preteens, teenage years is when I stopped taking baths. And then, you know, I started being more into showers. The only time that I would really take a bath was to do ice baths when I was in college. So, what else did I want to say? So yeah, I know I don't have a lot of data, and I didn't really look up the data, but I'm interested in knowing the numbers and knowing what do people prefer? Do people prefer taking showers or taking baths? And then if you do take baths, how often do you take a bath? You know, and then if you don't, or if it's been a while, when's the last time you took a bath? Like not just took a bath, but when was the last time you were a regular bath taker? You know, at least once a week. Taking a bath at least once a week. So for me personally, I'm gonna say I haven't regularly took a bath since since I was like 13, 14, maybe. Cause yeah, 16 is when I started hopping from place to place. I stayed with my aunt, stayed with my other aunt, ended up staying with my dad. Then I went to college, and we didn't really have a tub in college. And then the last time I really took a bath, like to soak, was when I got my apartment. Yeah, so I'm gonna say 13, 14 was the last time I took a regular bath. I'm not saying I don't wash my ass, so don't get it twisted. So yeah, I'm just interested in knowing that data a little bit. So if you're cool with it, please comment down below your answers to those 3 questions. You know, which do you prefer, a shower or a bath, and why? How often do you take baths, and when was the last time you were a regular bath taker? And that's at least taking a bath once a week, the minimum. So yeah, let's make taking regular baths normal again. This is Coach Taylor, and I am signing off with this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. We got more content coming on the way. Peace and blessings. As always, everything is motivation.